Hello there. It's been quite a while, but my name is Clyde Sir. I haven't really posted many, videos in a while, but today, you know, I've been really thinking about it and I really just want to go back to the good old drawing and talking videos. I've been up to stuff. I've been doing a lot more things, such as like trying to apply for jobs, but especially earning certifications. And it's been quite the doozy. You know, multiple places have been laying people off, but then it's also the fact that I've been getting declined like a lot. At first, I can understand where it was much more of like a me problem, in which, you know, I wasn't really the best at, making resumes and making them for a unique purpose in regards to that specific job description. But since I've been getting better at it, I went to a school which, helped us all get better at like building resumes. And of course, I could do a lot better at it. But at the same time, it's been a hard challenge since I'm a graduate, but I don't have much internship experience. And for a while now, it's been really hard to deal with it because, I've been constantly thinking about my past experiences. And at first, I was incredibly, I wasn't really incredibly anything, but I was a bit angered by it since I wasn't really getting anywhere. But when I do think about my past experience as a student in college, I I see I could have done better. I could have used my time wisely to at least get where I really wanted to go. But that's not really all that's happened, really. But I guess today, like as you can see, I haven't really drawn in a while, especially using pencil. But I guess today we could talk about something. We could talk about, I'm thinking, we could talk about, I'm not really sure. I guess we'll just let the video roll as I speak. But it's been something I've been really thinking about because relationships have always been something that's been kind of weird for me. As I want to be this guy who can do it all, and not even just do it all. I'm not being really specific with you, but someone who's much more efficient and who's able to like reach things. But for some reason, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to, you know, being in a relationship with someone, I just can't help but want to just take my teeth in and go for it. For some reason, especially now when I'm much more aware about it all, about, how much time relationships require and how much of it, of yourself, it requires for you to give. I still want to, even though I know that, in regards to myself, I probably won't be a good partner. But there's always this urge and need, and of course, it's not, I haven't really explored deep enough yet, but it's something I always avoid. But there's always this need for something. But recently, I don't know how to say this to you, but there's been things going on. I get really fixated on this. Or at least when it comes to relationships, I get so fixated on the love aspect of it rather than the whole potential of, a specific relationship in general. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm talking about. This is much more of me rambling. But I guess for a really long time, I really have been unsure of what to really do with the idea of a relationship in my life. As well, it does take up a lot of time. It's just the fact that when I do get into something which could lead somewhere, I never really give it my best. And after that experience happens, I see how much I've done to, you know, mess up in the relationship. But there's also the fact that, and I'm not really being specific, but in terms of really making use and giving myself in a relationship, I feel like I haven't done enough. But at the same time, I feel like I haven't really been transparent with people because it's just at times when I sit by myself and once I do actually take the time to think about these things, I sort of start to realize that maybe a person won't fix all the things that I feel and all the subtle things I may not even be able to see yet. At times, I have a tendency to feel alone, to when I have somebody there just because that's just how I'm supposed to feel better. But when I do have a friend there, or when I do have a person there, I'm irritated. I don't really want to be around that person. And I just get confused by that because this is a person that you know for a while, but this is a person who cares about you, who wants to be around, but then I just can't help but get annoyed. And I feel like this all revolves in the idea of trying to find something to focus on, which has always been sort of a struggle of mine because I'm not sure. Just focusing in general has always been a struggle for me. And it's been something that I could never really figure out. And at times I feel like I do struggle to figure it out because not only do I have responsibilities such as jobs and having to study for a certification exam, there's just the whole consistency of just constantly writing and, constantly writing, constantly thinking led to this moment which I almost just freaked out because I was just writing so much to the point where I almost lost it. That's like my best drawing of. I swear, I feel like I can't draw anymore. Even with, pencil, it's been not too long. Sometimes I pick up the pencil sometimes, but yeah, it's just with all like actively trying hurts, actively, or even like intentionally trying at times, if it's like overdone, it starts to hurt me. And I eventually just want to stop because I just don't want to overstress myself and just believe that, oh, I'm broken. Oh, I don't really necessarily believe people are broken, but I believe that, people just need help in recovering from a stifle within their minds or something that just stifles us. And I mean, I'm sorry that I just been kind of rambling. I've barely done any drawing. I feel like I need a lighter pencil, honestly. But I mean, I really don't know. For me, I guess it's gotten to the point where I'm willing to engage, but then with people, but then it's kind of hard because at first, as a kid or as a younger person, I would want to hope that I would go so far to like really push onto a person and expect that a relationship will be cultivated, but I could never understand that, a relationship was a two-way street. A person has to want to, get to know you. But then as an older man, it's all changed. I don't really like to interact. I don't really like to put myself out there. And when I do, it's kind of hard because it's confusing. Because where do I draw the line at a relationship, a romantic one, and where do I draw the line between like a platonic one? I just don't know. It's been something that's always been hard because I always had my mind on this mindset of this very successful, this enriching relationship that will be the best thing for me. But then when I try to get towards that, I just can't do a relationship because I'm not sure. It's just the fact that I freak out. I just can't. It's either I can't find that person or it's just my expectations are just way too high. I'm not sure. And it's something that bothers me because, of course, I like to have friends, but then, of course, I don't want to force myself into a relationship in which things don't work out and, that falling out just burns me or it burns the other person. But I guess this has been kind of a really odd video. I've barely done any drawing, really. I'm not even sure what to actually even draw about. But I hope that, I don't know. I guess this is a video more for me. But yeah, or maybe we can even have a discussion about this if you can find something out of all of this. But yeah, I hope you have a good day and bye.